Yeah, exactly. So I gotta resize my stream settings. What? All right, I'll be right back, y'all. We gotta resize this. Plus, as you noticed, Lena's gonna be joining us for some cooking and meal prep this morning. Well, we're actually, it looks like we can go live anyway, even with the settings, so we'll see. So, Lena, here's the couch, Bubby. I need you to help explain some of the products that we're going to go over today. Good morning, everyone, and Exploring with Pudgies. I see you. Thanks for the follow. So, Lena, do you know what we're doing today? We're making French toast, y'all. So, I'm actually going to... Oh, come here, Tessa. All right, ready? So, Lena, I'm going to talk, then you talk, okay? We'll kind of do a little co-hosting action. So, Lena's going to be helping me, and I wanted to kind of show you guys. So, I talk about...
No, it's time.
Yeah, it's that time. So, I talk about, you know, the kids wanting to help me with meal prep and making food and getting them engaged.
You need time, too.
Yeah. Excuse me. So, I thought, what better way to show that to you guys than to actually have Lena and Tessa help me with some meal prep this morning? Because, Lena, what are we making? French toast. So Lena's going to kind of help walk us through how we make French toast. I figured I'll show you guys some of the products along the way, digging into the meal prep. Also, to start us off, I have a little bit of a bonus sponsor post because, unfortunately, yesterday, fun fact, in case you guys were wondering why the stream went down because we were hitting pads. And apparently Lucas and I hitting pads was flagged by Amazon, even though we were demonstrating one of the products they actually have on their website. With the MMA focus mitts, it was, I guess, like flagged as like practicing violence or something. So we're not going to be doing that anymore. We're going to come into the kitchen. I wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to let some people kind of trickle in. I'm going to drop some messages here in the chat. And yeah, y'all, we're going to get some meal prep. We're going to break some stuff down here in the kitchen. And then we're also going to go over, if you guys want to, we'll do a duck race. So since I'm starting at about 10:20, 10:25, we'll do a duck race around 11:15 maybe. I'll take those messages, and Tessa's taking my hat. Tessa, you want to go get my hat for me? Go get my hat for me. Then we'll get into everything. Also, I got to give a shout out to Deuce Carter. Deuce won his first title last night. It was a great night for Road Combat Club for Deuce Carter. We got another round coming up this week as well, y'all, so it's going to be fun. So cheers to you, Deuce, and everyone supporting that Rogue. So what I'm going to do, y'all, is we're actually going to play that B-roll footage here, and I'm just going to kind of let it run and walk you guys through a little bit on what's going on over here, because my wife made this video, which was very helpful for organizing under the sink. Girls, we're not going to argue. Come here, buddy. You're going to get your own chair, too. Right? So yeah, y'all, that's a really important piece too.
This one can break.
You want this one?
No, this one can break.
Okay. So you gotta be careful.
I want the bigger one.
Okay, Daddy will get you another one. Tessa, we're not touching the stove. You gotta stay here. Stay here with Lena. So with that being said, we're gonna play this B-roll so you guys can actually see what the under sink cabinet is looking like, and also it's got 12% off right now. I'm actually going to pull up the stream as well so I can kind of see what's going down. Fun fact, guys, if you just like go on Amazon and then search for live, you'll see all the live streamers that are going on. So if you ever have a hard time finding myself streaming and you know I'm supposed to be streaming at that time, you can just go to Amazon Live and just to see who's actually live at that moment. And again, we're actually going to dig into some French toast, but some other awesome tools here in the kitchen as well. But first, we'll get into this under cabinet sink organizer. I just want to pull up the video so I can drop some messages in the chat for you guys as well. And again, if you guys have questions or anything like that, hit the chat. I'm going to type in some messages here as well. What a morning, y'all. We're going to get that rocking. I have some messages I'm going to throw in here for you guys. Also, let me know if you like my awesome shirt in the chat. Girl Dad. Definitely outnumbered in this house, as you guys can tell. Especially when my wife's here. And again, we're going to get our duck race on. We're getting all the chairs from the entire kitchen into this little area. So that'll be fun. In case you guys can't relate to in the chat now before we get into the under the sink organizer video. Oh, you're gonna get your mix on, Lena? Lena's getting her mix on. Duck race. We'll do 11 a.m. Is in here. Don't mess with that, Tessa. We're also, you're gonna see Tessa's playing with the coffee machine right now. We're gonna get into the Ninja coffee machine that I have. That I just brewed some coffee, so you guys can have some coffee with me. What? Even Tessa likes being able to play with it. So just imagine the fun you guys will have at home with this bad boy. So again, I'm dropping the email, so if you guys want a duck race and you win, you know what to do. And just saying, hey, if you guys want to jump in the chat. No. No, ladies.
What's that noise?
That's it brewing more, but we don't want to make more because it's already full. Yeah, I know. All right, so there we go. We got our messages. We got our video pulled up. We got it rocking and rolling. You might hear me like a little bit of an echo for a second because I'm going to pull up my video so I can check and monitor the chat.
It was me.
And also, that was cool. The undersink cabinet or organizer has a deal and a discount on it, but sometimes if you click on the product, you'll have an additional in-link coupon that you didn't know about. Let's break down the video and the B-roll here. If I can just drag this bad boy over. Why is it not letting me drag this over? I'm using my laptop now, guys, instead of my desktop, and I can see, like, that's one thing I got to give. I truly appreciate with my new desktop is how much faster it is compared to my desktop. Let's window video capture. No, I just want to like play a video. Media source. There we go. We got this rocking and rolling. And I'm pulling up the chat here, guys, so if you guys have questions, I'm going to put this on loop.
And they're here. Super easy to put together. It took me like not even 5 minutes. And I went ahead and put everything under my sink that was just kind of thrown under here and here. It's easy to pull out, back in. I put things like my dish detergent and my dish soap under here, and then these two items I use often, so I just went ahead and...
So I wanted you guys just to be able to see this, and I'm going to actually dig into some more details and insight while this B-roll right here is playing, just because I wanted to show you guys a little bit more and highlight some of the features that Ashley talked about, but I just wanted to dig into some more details about it.
Mike.
What do you think, Lena? Doesn't that look good? Like, look, it's right under here. Doesn't this look nice and clean and organized? So that's like a really key component. Now, here's the thing. Days later, that's always the true test for me, is if days later it's staying organized, meaning does it provide enough value and ease of function and use to actually stay in the same state that we started with it, which it is. So I'm very excited to see that. All right, Tessa, I'm going to slide you up a little bit, girl. All right, we're going to actually swap out this chair. This chair is not the best chair for right here. Okay? No, yeah.
Because it could break.
Yeah, because it can break. You're right, Dana. So we're going to go to the high chair. So yeah, y'all, again, the organized factor of it, to me, this is also where it fits into a healthy lifestyle beyond... I know, Dad, I will get it. It's okay. Thank you, Lena. Beyond just being able to, again, organize, it's the stress component that it's helping you deal with. Because, newsflash, guys, in case you're not aware of this, when you are in a messy environment... Hey, Lena, look, when Dad is talking, I need you to just let me talk a little bit, okay? And then you go. It's like kind of like a tag team. You know how we play tag? I'll go, then you go. How's that sound? High five.
No.
Oh, you want to do elbow pound?
No.
Okay, that's cool, girl. You want fist bump? What's wrong, Tessa? You want to get closer? So anyways, point being, the impact on your overall quality of life is what I wanted to highlight here. It's not just it's a simple, yes, organizer and a tool to use for that. But the bigger benefit to me, the bigger takeaway is the value it has on your overall quality of life by just being a bit more organized. What's wrong, Tessa? Why are you crying? What's up, bubbies?
You can use that bowl.
Yeah, we can use this bowl.
Yeah.
So now here's the question, y'all. How much French toast should we make, right?
Uh-oh.
What, Tessa? What's wrong? What's wrong? You want to be carried?
It's not going to hold in it.
All right, y'all. So I'm going to just let that play for another minute. I'm going to see if we have any questions in the chat. And then we're going to start to look at some of the tools to get set for our meal prep, for our French toast, for our coffee, what all that good stuff's going to look like this morning. Also, I do want to talk about the Everly Well food sensitivity test, because this to me is a component when it comes to meal prep, when it comes to nutrition planning, when it comes to all those factors.
My tummy's got tummy ache.
Your tummy has a tummy ache because it's hungry? Maybe because you're hungry and it's time to eat. That means it's time to eat, y'all. So with that being said, that's actually a good cue. We're going to pause our video right over here. So again, check them out for the under cabinet sink organization. This is actually something I would personally I'm going to get another one to use in not only the bathroom, but to use in the garage. Because this is something I want to use to have for like my supplements, my chalk powder for lifting. Hey, Lena, remember we did that tag thing? Tag, you're it. Now it's Dada's turn to talk. Seeing creative ways to be like, hey, chill out. What?
I teased it.
What? You hear that? Lena tooted. So that's another component too. For your home gym peeps out there, or even like you have your own gym, these kind of organizational pieces don't seem like a blatantly obvious thing, but it's a very helpful, essential piece to keeping the space organized and clean, which ultimately alleviates stress, which ultimately has a net positive impact on your quality of life. So it's a big recommend for that style or that variable of it. All right. So we'll just bring this bad boy and bink. All right. So now we're gonna highlight the next product. I'm gonna get into the coffee. First, I gotta get coffee going this morning. I didn't have any coffee. What about you guys? Let me know if you've had coffee yet this morning in the chat. I want to hear from you guys. I'm gonna highlight the Ninja Hot and Cold Brew system. So this thing's awesome because you can do cold brew. You can also do obviously hot coffee, and it has specialty settings. We can do it rich, classic, over ice, cold brew, and different variety of specialties. It has a frother here on the side, which I'm going to use in a minute to froth up some almond milk in my coffee. And then I'm even going to add some golden milk, a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of ashwagandha, some dates.
It's a lot of
Whoa, let's put that down. Yeah, we're going to crack those and we're going to make them. So Tessa, I need to put you down, okay?
So, 2, 3, 4.
I know you don't want to be put down right now.
Time.
You're going to help us, okay, Tessa Bubs? And then again, I want to hear from you guys. What questions do you have? Do you want me to particularly highlight something in particular on the coffee maker, on any one of the products? So, Lena, and what we're also going to do is I'm going to add my Quest almond milk so we can... What? Good thing it's fun, y'all. Sweet mug. Thank you. All right, relax. Wait. Froth it up, and then it starts to take almond milk.
1, 2, 1, 2.
We're going to make Lena her own. Yeah, we got 2.
Yeah.
Ready? So we're going to show you guys the frothing feature. Lena's taking this. We're going to throw it. There's a frother wand right under here. So, Lena, you're going to put it right under. Good. Then you move it around. Keep holding it. Hold it. Keep holding it. Show everybody what that looks like. You can warm this up. I personally like it cold. That's just me personally. And then here, Lena, give that a sip. Let us know what you good. The measuring stick. So we're also going to set, which I also want to dig into. Mix this bad boy with. Now, so that's also having a discount. It's always a fun buy.
So you can lose so many.
Yeah, so all right, so we're going to keep it kind of set up over here. Let me know if this is a good shot for you guys from the angle. It was like following around, gesture control, that good stuff. We'll check the chat. So make sure you guys are also clicking on the products themselves because sometimes they can have an in-link coupon for an extra discount. Right now, my laptop, I don't want to mess with it too much because it's starting to run a little slow. So if I open up too many windows, I feel like it will slow it down too much and mess up the stream. Also, I'll be checking the chat on Restream. Speaking of, let's check the Restream chat.
I like these.
Okay. See if anyone's got questions, whether you're on Facebook, you're on LinkedIn, got YouTube going, Twitch, all that good stuff. You guys got questions, hit us there.
You say no.
Well, look, we're going to crack the eggs in here, sweetie. So, also, one thing I like to do is I try and keep like a 2-to-1 ratio of eggs to French toast. So, for example, we're going to make 6 slices of French toast. Try and use about 3 eggs. Hit it with a splash of almond milk. Throw in some cinnamon. Maybe a little bit of nutmeg. Here, Lena, look. We're going to go one at a time, okay? Look, we're going to go one at a time. What, Tessa, buddy? Look, so we crack it. Oh, there we go. Bam.
Now we need more.
Yeah, we need... How many pieces of French toast should we make?
2.
5 more? Okay, that's 1. So again, we're cracking first, then we're going to get up our pan. So I'm going to switch on over from having the Quest milkshake highlighted. Actually, let me finish making that while I have Lena distracted and busy. I want to show you guys how I work in this Quest. So I'll do about anywhere from a half a scoop to a full scoop. Today I'm probably going to do a full scoop. Bam. So I've got about a third of the way, or like a third of a cup of almond milk in here. I've got my Quest protein. Now what I'm going to do, you guys won't be able to really see that. I'm going to froth that up with the frothing wand, and then we're going to pour some coffee over it.
Yeah.
So now the cool thing is, I used to pour...
Do it.
You want to do? Okay, you do. So I used to want to I used to just pour coffee in a cup and then throw the protein powder in and just mix it. But by using the wand, it actually gets it less clumpy and moves it around a lot more, and it's a lot better, honestly. Like, I would even, like, mix my protein shakes in here just because it's, like, a better blend, honestly. If you're not using an actual, like, blender or Vitamix, which we're going to get into as well, I have over here, that Lena and Tessa love to use to make different types of, like, popsicles or frozen treats or desserts. So now we're just kind of finishing the frothing. Boom. Look at that. It's looking good, right? All right, ready, Lena? You got to keep holding it. Yeah, look, this is so easy again. Lena can do it, Tessa can do it, your 3-year-old can do it, your 1.5-year-old can do it, you can definitely do it. All right, bam.
I don't like some love. I don't like the love.
You want another egg? All right, ready? Daddy will help you. So now we got that frothed up. We're going to pour some coffee over it. Before we do that, I'm going to highlight basically the next kind of set of tools. Oh, what's going on, Melody? Hey, hey. Morning, morning. Yeah, we're making French toast this morning, Melody. You guys just made waffles? Nice. That looks delicious. Sorry. I'm trying to manage the chat on my phone, which is not my normal setup. Yummy. Hey, hey, girl. So, we're going to highlight. So, I wanted to show you guys the Calphalon. Am I saying that right? Calphalon. They have an actual set that we've bought separately, but I also have their flat top, which I like to use to
Don't
make...
touch it!
I know, you're right. You shouldn't touch it because it's hot. To make our French toast, our pancakes, our waffles on. Well, not our waffles. That's a lie. Because waffles, you want to have your waffle press on, right? I just saw you say waffles, Melody, so I said that. But this thing is clutch. And then I also have a separate set highlighted, which I'm going to highlight right now. It has the full set. And this one, actually, I want to share with you guys because it has 20% off right now. Plus, you can always check to see if it has an in-link coupon.
I want the help.
And get an extra bit of savings. So we're going to be using that to make our French toast here this morning. All right, you're doing such a good job, Lena. Look. There's 4. We're going to go 2 more, so we have a total of 6. 5. Bam. And then we're also going to highlight some tools that we use here, right? Like the Namola tool set, or the kitchen set that we have. We have our baking mat set. We got to wash our hands, right? Hold on, let's get our paper towels. This is going to get messy over here, y'all. It's definitely going to get messy. What do you think, Tessa? Let's keep the chat open. So again, guys, click on the in-link coupon. You never know when you're going to have a discount there. Now I'm going to actually pull up our kitchen set because this one now has a discount. It's got 15% off. Plus, you can always check to see if it has an extra in-link coupon. Oh, we don't need any more, okay? All done on the Aggie front. All done on the Aggies. Yeah. So now we're going to throw in a splash of almond milk, right? And then what I like to use, y'all, I like to personally use like 35 or 40 calorie bread. Depending on if you have like gluten sensitivities, obviously factor that in. Now keep it over here, Lena. We don't want to make a mess. But the lower the calorie, honestly, the better, because then the better you're going to usually do on a... low caloric density item. So let's throw in some almond milk here too. We gotta mix this up. Whoop, we throw a little splash of almond milk in that bad boy. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna add in my golden milk, turmeric, ashwagandha, some herbs, which I usually have in the carousel. I don't think I added it this time around, so I'm gonna have to add that next time. That's on me, y'all. Right, Tessa, Bubby? Yep. So now we're gonna pour some coffee in this bad boy. We're gonna get our coffee going. Again, I'm gonna be checking the chat. Don't worry, I'm still in there. I'm just not as active because managing the kids with all the fun that's going down here, y'all. As you can probably see. Melody, I know you know how that goes. And then what we can do is you can just take that frothing wand, just rinse it off. Literally get anything that's extra on there, and then voila. And like what I'll even do is I'll still run this thing through the dishwasher from time to time and just clean it extra just to make sure I'm not getting any extra stick. And look at that, Lena's crushing it over here. She's using actually our Namola kitchen set tools to kind of break this stuff down, mix up the eggs. Now what we're going to do is we're going to, here we go. I just streamed right past it. Then we also have the baking set. I just wanted to highlight this because this one has an extra discount. It's got 33% off right now. Keep that over here, please. Thank you. And you can use it. My favorite thing is that protein muffins with that bad boy. That's a great recipe option I can gladly share with you guys. But we're going to keep it on the flat stack. Now, look, girls, this is where it gets hot. So, Tessa, you're going to come over here because now this is going to get hot. Now, if you guys have ever seen me on any of my streams talk about the leg chair covers, this is why I like the leg chair covers so much because I have them on these chairs. I don't even have them in this carousel, but I just wanted to mention that for value's sake because I have to move these chairs a lot, especially when the kids are still in them. We don't want to scratch up the floors. That's just like a big lesson I've learned the hard way, unfortunately. Oh, you want this one? You gonna help mix? Okay. So we got that mixed. Okay, I'm gonna clean it. Now we have to get our flat spatula to flip the French toast.
I got the big.
Here we go, y'all. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Got my chocolate milkshake, got my coffee.
Here.
I'm going to use a flat one from in here. We'll use the blue one. Again, one of our Namola spatulas. So we got that ready to go. Let's get the stove top. I've got my Teflon flat skillet or stove top. I'm butchering my words this morning. Again, it was a late night. I apologize. I was cornering, getting fighters last night. I didn't get home till like 3 in the morning. Oh man, the beauties of like going for long road trips overnight and not staying and having to work through it. All right, so now we're gonna get. Usually, I like to use our non-stick olive oil spray, but this one looks to be a little bit low. Let's see if we got anything left in the tank. There we go. There we go. And now here's my secret that I'm gonna share with you guys to make things easier. So I literally just set a timer and I'll do 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other side. Flip them, they're good. So what happened? All right, so ready? Let's get our bread in here, y'all.
Nothing to me.
You have to go potty?
That was yucky.
What was? Oh, that is yucky. You're right. We don't want to eat that. So now we're just dropping them in. Hot second. Bam! Drop them right on. I need another one. Can I get another French toast? I need more bread. You gotta keep the assembly line rolling here, y'all. You okay? I thought I was gonna knock you over. I'm sorry, bubbies. And again, I'm just gonna highlight the full set as well.
Why you knock me over?
I thought you were falling, and I meant to grab you. Ready? Let's drop our bread in, because look, we gotta keep the French toast going. So again, we use 6 eggs, so we should get about 10 to 12 slices of French toast with my ratio here. And I like to use the 40-calorie slices of bread, the whole wheat bread. It's lower calorie. We still got fiber. It's a little bit more dense on the protein. Plus, you have the eggs. Now, you could even do like egg whites, and you can start to get less of the yolk and more of the egg whites to play with caloric density variables and just save on calories. It's all relative, to like what your goals are, what you're looking to do. All right, there we go. Good job, Lena. All right, so we're going to let these 4 sit. We're going to set a timer. We got 1 minute. Bam! Now, in the meantime, Lena, look, see how you're dripping all that? Leave it over here so it doesn't drip, okay? That's the only tricky thing. Keeping things clean, y'all. But speaking of which, I'm actually going to highlight an Angry Mama product that I thought was really cool that I saw Ashley got, or we got Ashley a while back. Hold on, we Got it right here. If you guys have never seen this thing's really cool. So if you are like me, or you have a spouse or a partner like me, or someone that you live with that's like me, that doesn't always put the lid on a container when they're microwaving something and it splashes and makes a mess everywhere, this Angry Mama thing is really cool because you can actually put, well, I didn't even know it has the months too. Look at that. You can actually rotate it. So you can pop it off, throw some water in there, throw it back on. Steam comes out the top in the microwave, and it helps break up any of the dried up sauce or crusty stuff that you got in the actual microwave, which my wife will tell you definitely comes in handy here. So that's our 1 minute timer. That means we're going to flip these bad boys, y'all. So we got 1 minute on each side, and then they're pretty much going to be good, especially as the kind of stovetop gets hotter and hotter. That 1 minute becomes a little bit more precise. Right now it's a little bit longer. Got our second minute. Whoa, relax. And the Angry Mamas have 25% off, y'all. So that's definitely highly recommend. And also, what's going on? I apologize on Twitch. I'm going to butcher that name. Shigitsu. Enter over here, and that hit enter over here, and it stopped the stream. So let's see if this cuts. We're trying to keep it rolling, y'all. Come here, Bubby. Now, with that being said, I'm going to double check. We're going to highlight. We're going to stick again with mostly the nutritional stuff. Now, I want to stick with another Namola baking mat product, or another Namola baking product. But before we do, we got to flip the French toast. We got to get the French toast flipped, y'all. So let me actually highlight. We're going to use, again, our Namola kitchen set. Right, Lena? Get our French toast off of here. Looks like it's ready. Ready. We're actually going to let it cook just like 30 more seconds, just because while it's getting heated, it's a little off kilter. Squeeze your butt. Watch, this is going to melt. You got to watch out.
What happened?
You can't get this too close, okay, sweetie? All right, you got that timer off. Bink. And again, if you guys got questions, let me know. We're also going to be doing a duck race here in like 5 minutes. So if you guys want to get in on the duck race, comment duck in the chat. We have a $1 Amazon gift card on the line, or a $1,000 nutrition package with yours truly. So I don't even take on new clients anymore. This is the only way you can get an actual appointment with me right now is through our new coaching services or through winning a giveaway. Because I don't even take new clients on our website. Unless you're like coming from a referral that I already have or from someone that I'm already working with. Lena, all right. Relaxy, girl. All right, let's get our next piece of bread in here. Hit it. Get the next piece of bread. Come on. You got to work on this assembly line skill, y'all. Girls are slacking a little bit with being ready for the next drop. Come on. We got to go. You got to have some sense of urgency here, girl. That's the only downside. I kind of forget this, guys. So I'm originally from New York, right? And we moved here in the South to North Carolina. And now the girls are Carolina kids. And I feel like they're going to not have all the same experiences like I did, which is good, right? That's part of the reason. But one of the things I don't want them to lose or I want them to have is like a sense of urgency. Is a sense of like, hey, let's get after it. Let's hustle. You know what I mean, Lena? We're going to get that get after. This one does have a hole in it. How do you like using these spatulas, Lena? Like, see this blue spatula and the blue spatula you have? Do you like using these? Are they fun?
Yeah.
All right, Tessa.
No.
Tessa's going to be clingy, it looks like, the whole time here. So, what we're going to do is let's talk about the Geek Chef air fryer toaster that Lena has right here behind her. Because this came in clutch last night. I got home.
Where's
Here, I need you to step over. Look, I need you to go here because it's right here.
Excuse me, where's
Excuse it.
Where's this, I'm talking about where's
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for, I don't know.
Are you looking for more bread?
No, I'm looking for,
I think we need more bread because we still have some more eggs left. We got to set our timer here.
I'm looking for,
All right, so while you're thinking about that, I want to show everyone the Geek Chef air fryer toaster setup that we have here. So the cool thing about this is we have a timer setting. So this is the biggest win to me. Beyond the actual air frying features, the baking, there's like the different types of settings. We can go through broil, we can go through toast, bake, and air fry. As well as like you can change with the toasting settings, how dark or light you want that toast. But to me, the best feature, obviously in the temperature control, but the timer. difference between like a stove or an oven is...
What this do?
That's a good question, Lena. It helps warm up food. It makes it nice and crispy. So you know like the chicken wings that will make you? Or the chicken nuggets? You throw it in there. So like if you want to have nice crispy chicken nuggets, chicken wings, you know, any kind of food, but you don't want the added calories, this can become a great tool and a great value because it is, again, an air fryer. Now, the benefit to this... Okay, ready, Lena? Dada's going to finish, and then you share your thoughts with me, okay? Because I really appreciate and respect your thoughts, you know what I mean? So I don't want to miss them. And I know the audience doesn't want to miss them either. So the value here is you set the timer, and you can walk away. Like last night, honestly, go take a shower, go get changed, kind of settle in, and then come back. And even if it's 20 or 25 minutes later, I don't have to worry about my wings being burnt or overcooked because it was set on the timer. Versus if I was leaving it in the oven, I would be like, oh, I have to go turn it off. Even if the timer's on, it doesn't turn the oven off for me. So that's like a cool feature to it that I really like about that. Plus the bonus of getting the nice crispy, whether it's wings, you can also dehydrate food. So I dehydrate mangoes in this bad boy. Absolutely delicious from my perspective of things. So I wanted to highlight that for you guys. Plus, also, it's got 25% off right now. Now we'll go into the Vitamix, which I actually have right next to it here in the back.
Let's go pink.
You want to go, should we do some more French toast? These are nice and crispy. So while I'm getting the French, to basically make a smoothie, we use it to make a fruit smoothie, and then we take that fruit smoothie blend, throw it in some popsicle molds, which it looks like Lena's going to grab right now, and then we just throw them right in the freezer. And it's a really simple, easy way. Hold on, Tessa. Look, we got to get some more toast going here. It's a really simple, easy way for you to make desserts or for you to have snacks for yourself or for your kids. And the container itself, super easy to use. Plus, I like the fact so that I don't even have to bust out an extra measuring cup. I can just be like, oh, okay, 8 ounces of my almond milk. I'm going to do 8 ounces of my frozen berries. Hold it on that. And we're going to drop the French toast. This is how you totally get it. Like, look, I got 2 kids. I live a busy life. I know what that's like. I run a business. You know, I'm always doing continuing education. I'm always going to school. I'm always doing things. I'm trying to take care of my own self. Training 6 days a week between 3 days of jiu-jitsu, 3 days of lifting, and cardio and HIIT training, working with fighters, developing athletes, developing myself. Like, I get it. So being able to be efficient or creative in the moment becomes helpful in like chunking things, right? So now I'm doing some meal prep, but I'm making extra. I'm not just making enough for this morning because the girls aren't going to eat 12 slices of French toast. But what I'm doing here is I'm making enough so that tomorrow I can reheat this and have my own breakfast or have more breakfast for the girls. And that's the whole point with meal prep in mind. You're picking foods and items that you can make in bulk to a varying degree. Whether it's bulk for like 2 days, that hurt, you pinch yourself with that. Or you're making it for 6 days, or whatever varying degree. That's to me the biggest value, obviously, of the meal prep. And why it's so important, and why you have to really protect that time. Because sometimes I'll hear people say, and I do it myself sometimes, of, oh man, like, I don't have time, but like, guess what? You have time to go to work, right? You protect that time. You don't let things get in the way of that time because it's like an essential piece of your life. This should be another essential piece to your life because this has such a drastic impact on your quality of life. The food you put into your body is essential. And then having easy tools, like having the right tools, whether it's from the Vitamix, to be able to make an easy smoothie. And the cool thing about that is you can take your popsicles, and they're basically protein shakes in a pop form, and you can throw them in a container, or you could let them melt into a cup and then just straight drink it. That's what I do. I throw it in my coffee. I'll take the actual popsicle, and I'll throw it in my coffee, and then I drink it from that. Instead of just having my Quest milkshake, I'll actually have the popsicles that we made with our Vitamix blend and smoothie. I just make extra, and then I save it for later. So there's always this idea of like, try to make a little, ooh, you got bubbles? What? Oh, snap. Tessa, you want to try and play with some bubbles? So again, y'all, I'm ranting a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to get our duck race on. It is duck race time. So if you guys want to get in on a duck race, comment duck in the chat. We'll get you guys rocking. Otherwise, we're going to finish having our French toast. We're going to enjoy our morning here a little bit. I wanted to just kind of stream to you guys. It's been about like 35, 40 minutes. I'm going to hit you guys with maybe another 15. We'll hang out while the French toast is cooling, and I'll get the girls set up here. All right, so now let's flip this bad boy. Bam! 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 And then we'll pretty much call it a morning, y'all, because, again, I got to keep... This place was looking clean when I started, so I want to make sure when Ashley gets home that it continues to be clean the way I found it. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to play a workout that I did with one of my fighters or athletes a week ago that I wasn't able to live stream, so I want to share with you guys. And it's going to go through a bunch of the products that I also have here in the carousel that I think you guys will enjoy. We're going to start with the assault bike. So let's hop on into the kitchen. It doesn't look like you guys are trying to get in on a duck race, so we'll skip the duck race. If you do want to get on the duck race, just comment duck in the chat. Otherwise, we're going to get into the B-roll. We're going to have some fun here, y'all, so you can see the workout, and let me know if you guys have questions. All right, I'm actually just opening up the video right now because it didn't open. We'll get it going, and I'm going to double check the chat to see if there's anything I might have missed. Oh, man, I miss using my desktop. Laptop's getting a little slowy McGoey. No bueno. So I might not even do the B-roll because I think it might be a little too slow. And the only thing I really wanted to show you guys from the B-roll side was the under the sink organizer. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring it home with that. I want to highlight that to you guys one more time. Thank you for the sponsor or the sponsored post on that side. Post here. Wrapping at that. Again, I meal prep and kitchen edition. Later, y'all.